Hello!
Wait, we didn't do the thing we always do.
Oh no! It's been a while since we've done this. Hello! We can cut out the beginning part.
Absolutely will not. Hi everyone! Welcome. Welcome to the Addison Public Library's Twitch stream or YouTube channel or just library.
Yeah.
Who knows where you're consuming this? My name is Courtney. I am one of the Teen Services librarians, and you.
And I'm Matt. I am the business services specialist. I am one of the members of the community engagement department.
Yes. So we are very excited. This is we've done this 3 years now?
I think this is our third summer reading stream.
Announcement stream. So if you are unfamiliar with this, we go over all the things. You're going to see a lot more faces than Matt. You'll see me the whole time. So if you don't like that, just like cover
the side. I was going to say, if you don't like this face, it's only temporary.
Yeah, it'll be gone. But we're going to talk about all the things going on this summer. We're going to have a really great summer. And we're really looking forward to sharing all the news with you.
Yeah.
So this year's theme, we always have a theme, and it is Celebrate. Because we have lots and lots of things to celebrate this year. I think our country has a pretty big anniversary.
I think so. I've heard a little bit about it.
Yeah. It's a thing. Let's see, Route 20 and Route
which is Lake
66,
Street.
which is Lake Street, had a massive anniversary too, a big birthday. And we have a huge renovation that's been going on for a year and a half.
Yes.
And it is finishing.
Yay! I know you've heard us, if you've been with us for a while, you've heard us talk about all of our renovation projects.
Yeah.
So now it is coming to an end, and we get to celebrate the quote-unquote reopening of our building.
Well, yeah.
So, yeah.
Shall we talk about that?
I think we shall.
We shall. So we're going to talk about it with look at this.
Oh, amazing. I don't have to hold
No, you don't.
I was very ready to hold the thing and just be like, okay, everybody look real close at this fine print.
No, instead you can look real close at that
at the side.
Print.
Yeah. I love we both pointed in different directions just because of the Anyway, we're experts at this, friends.
We're doing great. We are learning. We are getting better at this every time.
Yeah.
So, yes, very, very soon, if you're watching this, it is this Sunday, but it is May 31st. We have our grand reopening and ribbon cutting. It's going to be a big hoorah.
Yes.
We'll all be here. Not you.
I will be here.
You are?
I am here that day. Yeah, no. I am here that day.
I lied already.
Yeah.
So if you will come into the library, we have these lovely little flyers. On one side is English, one side is Spanish. And it has all of the different events that are going on.
Yeah.
On that day.
On that day. Yeah.
So what have we got going on?
So yeah, we got a lot going on. As you mentioned, we got to cut a ribbon, because what is a reopening without cutting a ribbon?
And I have been promised really big scissors.
I can confirm there are very big scissors.
I have been promised.
And that's going to kick off at 12:30. We're going to have some speeches from our director and our board president, and then we'll celebrate just the ribbon cutting and all the festivities behind a ribbon cutting, all the formalities and festivities. And then at 1 p.m. the library opens, and that's when the party really kicks off. Yeah. So please come for the ribbon cutting, because that's the pre-party of the party. And then once the building reopens officially, we'll have cupcakes and cookies and treat bags and a scavenger hunt and face painting and balloon animals and separate ribbon cutting for our Sam's lab. So all of that is going on. Here are the specific times for everything.
And you will hear more about Sam's lab
later in the stream. Yes.
Much later.
Yes. So Sam's lab, I'll just give you a little preface, is our maker space. Yeah. So some of you who are very familiar with the library, you may remember our creative studio. That is now revamped, renamed, And it's going to be a whole lot of fun, too.
It's also huge.
It is also huge.
It's beautiful. Yeah. It has I love it.
So much stuff in there.
It's so good.
You're going to hear, I don't want to steal Selene's thunder, but I am going to be a little bit. There's like a laser cutter in there now. And we still have our poster printer. Yeah. And we have a heat press for t-shirts. And we have a Cricut machine, a sticker maker. So much cool stuff. Selene will go over all of it later. But
yes.
I'm just fanning out about it. But anyway, our celebration. So from 1:30 to 3 that day, we're going to have our balloon artist. So kids can come in, actually all ages, can come in and request a balloon animal to be made. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll ask them to see if they can make an otter, because maybe I'll see. I will see, depending on how much time we have.
Get an otter. I am a big fan of like the classic poodle dog.
Yeah, that is a classic.
Specifically when they like make it so it has like a big leash. I always thought that was neat.
Yeah. And then from 1:30 to 3:30, we are gonna have face painting. So you know what? If I can't get a balloon animal, I'm gonna get a face painting of it.
Of an otter on your cheek.
Otter on my cheek. Right. And we're just going to be celebrating that.
We are otter fans.
Yes. And then 1:15 is our Sam's Lab ribbon cutting. So the funds for Sam's Lab were generously donated from a family here in the area. So they will be giving a speech, kind of... Sam's Lab is named in memory of Sam. So Sam was an individual in town. So we're going to hear more about his story, or check out our newsletter. So there's a great story about Sam in here.
You're looking for the yellow headings and then this whole thing. And it is really a great story. Sam has done so many things for our community. And though he is no longer with us, he continues to really lift up our community through Sam's Lab. Yeah. And we're very excited for, just how it's going to be used. In so many ways.
I mean, how it's already being used. We had a soft open at the beginning of the month, and already programs are booked out. There's wait lists that are getting full. All that good stuff. Great. So highly recommend that.
It was my favorite so far, and it's not a Sam's Lab thing, but during the construction, we needed to just rearrange where certain events were being held, and some story times going on in there were so cute.
Yes. Oh
my goodness. So we got some really great things going on. That is also the grand reopening and the ribbon cutting is also our VIP day. So that it's the day of everything.
It is. We got just remember May 31st. Just show up to the library, and then a lot will happen for you.
So VIP days are if you are an Addison Library card holder, you can get your summer reading bag. Technically, summer reading opens June 1st, but it is like the early VIP library card holders. And then June 1st, it is open for everybody. Yeah. So, if you want to make sure that you get your copy of, we'll talk about all of that.
We will talk about all the books. But yes, if you would want to confirm that you can get your copy and you do have an Addison Library card, May 31st is your day for signing up for summer reading, to kind of guarantee if that book will be available. Yeah. Also, guarantee while supplies last. So
that's right. Yeah. We can and will run out eventually, but we don't know what. We have purchased more than we ever have.
We are giving out.
1900
or 1984. I was going to say 1900. Yeah. We're giving out 1900. But yes, our total books across all age ranges totaled to 1984. Which is very coincidentally. It was all coincidence. But yeah, it was 1984.
That's amazing. I had no idea.
Yeah, it did. That's it was 1984. So, but yes, just like every year too, there will be little activities in each book, little giveaways, business coupons to our local businesses. We have 9 participating businesses this year, and we have the summer reading little I guess, additional prize. A cake coupon to Portillo's.
Oh,
so
yep,
that's in every bag as well.
Get your cake coupon.
So, yeah. that was feedback that I got that a lot of people really enjoyed those last year. So I had to make sure that I got those again.
Yeah.
And we did. And
If you
all
were-
1,984 bucks.
That's right. If you were the Pizza Hut reading challenge kid, it's like that, but you don't have to put in the work.
No, you can just go grab a piece of cake.
Yeah, just eat your cake.
Yeah.
You can have your cake and eat it too.
And eat it too.
Unless you're gluten free, don't do that.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
But
or
give it to a friend.
Yeah.
Sorry. But yeah, so we have a lot going on that day with summer reading as well. But one thing that I really wanted to mention too, besides all of the amazing things going on in May 31st, is this is our, in community engagement, this is our time of the year in the summer. This
is when you shine.
This is, well, I like to think we shine all year round.
But this is all right.
This is our moment in the sun, literally. Pun intended.
See, that's the thing is community engagement. You go out into the community, which you do amazing work throughout the entire year. They're out in the community going to different centers and things. But it's kind of hard when it's snowing.
When it's snowing, yeah.
And you're like, I have a tent.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. So, but we're going to be out and about in the community, just like every year. Pretty much, we're going to cover every square foot of this town like we normally do.
Oh, yeah.
And we like to bring our book bike out. So if you've seen the book bike, it's coming back out. You can come and visit us at the various libraries in the parks, which let me get those dates for you.
The newsletters are helpful for us too.
For us too, yes, because I also have a little update on one of them.
Exciting.
Because there was news of construction at parks that we had to switch some of our parks around. But
well, this is good that we have this.
Yes. So on Wednesday, June 10th, we are going to go to Panther Park, because if you live in Addison and you've been watching social media, we were going to go to Highview Park, but Highview Park is currently under construction because it is switching to a really cool firefighter themed playground.
Really?
Yes.
That's so cool.
Shout out to the Park District. They've been doing such great work the past few months, really, about updating parks and getting the word out about all that stuff. And I feel like they've been doing a lot, and there have been a lot of prep work for that too. So getting all of the prep work lined up so that all these construction projects can go. But because Highview Park is closed, so it can be under construction, we're going to go to Panther Park on June 10th instead.
Sure.
It's right nearby, so same area, but we're going to go to Panther Park from 5:30 to 7 that day. And then on June 24th, we're going to go to Mill Meadows Park.
Cool.
And then, so those are the Wednesdays. And then we're also going to go on Fridays in the afternoon. So if you're around between 11 and 12:30, we're going to go to Byron Park on June 12th. And then we're going to go to Farmwood Park on June 26th. So those are our park visits for June.
Nice.
We're going to have more in July and in August. But so far, those are the first 4 that we're going to be doing.
Get ourselves started.
Yes. And we're still going to keep doing our pop-up libraries as well. So if you come and visit us at the rec center or Club Fitness, we will still be there too on Mondays and Tuesdays, our normal rotation for those.
Okay.
And then in addition to all of those things, we are going to be launching our June Trail Tales.
Oh, so exciting!
So summer is when we get to kind of bring a book out into the parks, and you can walk, stroll, rollerblade, whatever you want to do on the park paths. That is appropriate for the park path, I will say. And you can read a story along. So from June 2nd through July 5th, at Centennial Park, which is also a new park, which is fully ADA accessible. I'm pointing behind me because where I'm located in the building, that's where Centennial Park is. A little farther down by the Walmart and the Sam's Club.
Go down Lake.
Yeah, just go down Lake. If you've hit the expressway, you've gone too far.
Yeah, don't go under the expressway. go down Lake.
Yeah.
Once you see the expressway, turn left.
Turn on Rowling.
Yeah.
You're right there.
Yeah. It's right there. It's a big building where you're like, what is that? It's that one.
It's that one.
It's that
one. But yes, so we're going to have a story out there, and it's called Lady Liberty's Holiday. So to tie into that America 250 celebration, as well as 4th of July, because we're going to have it out through July 5th.
Yeah.
So highly recommend going to check that out. Check out that new park too. We really love collaborating with the park district, especially during the summer. So this is one thing that our two government agencies really kind of shine in and collaborate on. And then, so come and take a look at that. There's going to be activities involved around the book as well on each one of the panels. So highly recommend taking a look at that. And then just a couple more events that we're going to be at. Just a couple, just a couple.
Little known things.
One is called Rockin' Wheels. Have you ever heard of it?
No?
Okay, so if you haven't heard of Rockin' Wheels...
If you're not picking up, that's sarcasm.
That's sarcasm for us. So Rockin' Wheels is a community event here every Thursday in our Village Green.
Yes.
Where they have a rock concert and a lot of people come out. Great chance. It's directly across the street from the Portillo's. If you get that cake coupon from signing up for summer reading,
many people
you can go and redeem it for your Rockin' Wheels treat.
Now, many people park over by Portillo's and around there, so you can go to
over.
Rockin' Wheels, have a great time, go to get your cake, and then go to your car
and then go home. So it's just there's so many options for you.
And then eat your cake in air conditioning.
So many options for you. But so Rockin' Wheels, we will be there every Thursday in the summer like we usually are. So you'll see my face sometimes. You'll see Natalie, Samantha, Gabby, Patty, all of us in the community engagement team, as well as some other departments too are going to be joining us. So come
do a lot of
come by. Yeah. We're going to have the prize wheel. We're going to have some giveaways. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. Come and visit us before the concert starts. And then, so besides Rockin' Wheels, which is going to be every Thursday from, I think June 4th is the first one, all the way through the end of August. Yeah. So it goes all summer long.
Yeah. If you're not familiar with Rockin' Wheels, welcome to Addison for the first time. I would say it's like the highlight of the summer in the community. Yeah. It's a really big deal. Everyone it's a huge thing. If you like your, community festivals, and it's like the concert series, a bunch of different organizations come up and set up tents. There's an area where people sell different things.
Yeah, they have a few restaurants, and then they have crafts and things. Yeah,
so there's a lot going on. Museums are open. Like there's so much to do, and it's a great time.
It's just a great time to be a part of it too. So yes, we will be there every Thursday, like I said. Stop by, come and say hi. Yeah. If you found out about it from this Twitch stream, let us know.
Yeah,
about that too. That's information we love to hear.
Fun, actually. Yeah. And also the library is open until 9:00.
Yes.
And that is called an air-conditioned building.
Yes.
And it's right there.
And it's
next door to us, so it's really not far at all. Good luck finding parking in our parking lot.
Yeah.
Because it goes quick.
Other than that. Sometimes. It's good.
Pro tips. Usually there are spots that open up around 5:00 and around 9:00.
Yeah, around 5 and 9. Because that's when staff are done for the day. Okay. There have been many of times where I walk out at 4:30 and someone is already waiting for my parking spot. They're like, "Where are you walking to?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "It's okay, just let me get my car out." So besides all of those events, I know I listed a lot with libraries in the park. The pop-up libraries, Trail Tales and Rockin' Wheels. We also have some other community events that we go to. Yeah. Like movies in the park with the park district. We will be at Touch a Truck. We usually bring our book bike to the Touch a Truck event.
Always so fun.
We will be there as well. Those are on our event calendars. But yes, we have a whole lot going on this summer. And like I said, we only have printed out until June. Yeah. So keep an eye out on our July and August newsletter, which is currently being worked on.
Actively.
And then you'll see those dates for those libraries in the park, pop-up libraries. Our second book book of Trail Tales because we have 2 books this year, so we're gonna do one from July to August at a different park. I'm gonna kind of leave that in the mystery of the event.
The mystery.
Yes, the mystery of it. But yes, we have a lot of good events coming up this summer. So highly recommend coming to see us. Come say hi. We love chatting with everybody.
Yeah.
So yes, come and say hi. Tell us how you found us. If you found us through the newsletter or social media, whatever you have, then please come and say hi.
Yeah. Which is the best thing to do. All right. Well, anything else for you?
That is all I have, but I can stay around for a little bit if
I
you
spy Betsy
want.
was my
okay. My replacement is here.
Right.
so
why don't you all trade?
Okay, I'll trade. It was a pleasure seeing you all and talking to you all again. Welcome back to the Twitch channel. It's been a little while since we've done it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Have
see
fun.
you. All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, so while we're waiting for Betsy to come in, we're going to get into... the door. You're fine. So we're going to get into... Hi, Betsy. Feel free, come on in. Hello. It's Betsy. If you are not familiar with Betsy, well, come into the library for the first time ever, I guess. So introduce thyself.
Oh, I'm Betsy. I work in the youth department. I'm a youth services specialist. It's our new name.
Yeah.
Instead of children's. Yes.
We still mess up a lot.
Yes.
But it's nice. It's a good brand shift.
Yeah.
We're very excited.
What do I say? Do I say youth? Do I say children?
I know.
Okay, I don't know.
All the time. So we are going to start getting into the different things that are going on with the different departments. Specifically, we're going to go through like summer reading. So how summer reading works is you get we have all these different titles that we have picked. If you look in our newsletter, there's all of them, and we're going to go through all of them today.
It'll be fun.
It'll be a lot of fun. I always love hearing what all these books are about.
It's like, did I bring my little list? No, we'll do it off the top of my head.
Well, we got them. You'll be fine. I promise. Yeah. So, for instance, whoops, there we go. It won't show there, but it will show here. So how it works is you come into the library, you decide which book that you want, and everyone gets a book. Kiddos, teenagers, adults, babies.
Just recently born, the 2-week-old can come in.
Grandmas, grandpas, aunts, uncles, cousins, everybody. Everybody gets a book. You pick whichever one you like, and you get a bag that has the book inside it, a bunch of coupons that Matt was talking about earlier, and there's things that are related to the book and activities and things that go in with that and with the theme of celebrate. And yeah, that's yours. That's it.
Yours to keep. You don't have to return anything. And there's might be some reading logs in there for youth. There's in the bags. There's a reading log for all the children's books. And are there some for teens as well? A reading log?
If you want them, I think we can grab the ones from youth.
Yes.
And so like there's no stopping you.
Yes. You get prizes with ours.
Ooh, fancy. Yeah, if we have like teens, we would make sure that it's taken. We always do that. We only have like 2 or 3 every year that want to do the logs, and we make sure that there's something for them. So it's up to you.
Whatever you want to do, however you want to do it.
But yeah, the whole idea is like, let's make reading fun, and it's a great experience, and we've had really good feedback. So much so that Matt was saying we have 1984. Like that's how many books we have, right?
I didn't know we had that many books.
I didn't either.
I would have thought it's like a little bit less than that, maybe like 1,000, but I don't know.
No, that's so much. It's so much.
Are we gonna get 2,000 next year then?
Oh, I'm a little worried, but yeah, probably.
That'd be a lot of packing, but we can do it.
Yeah, we've us in the teen department, we've already handed out books at the middle school and the high school, and we've already handed out over 500 books.
Whoa.
So
about half of that.
Yeah. But so we've already got like a bunch of people with these books in their hands already, as well as the bags and everything that goes with it. But yeah, even then we're like, we ran out of books. We need to get more. So yeah, it's going to be a big one. So yeah, all right. Shall we get into the youth books?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
All right. So I'm going to switch us over to, there we go. So here we are.
Yeah.
It's us.
Wow. Oh, that's so
Surprise.
cool. I have not seen this.
Isn't that fun?
I was like, that's super
I know, isn't that cute?
I'd be like, ooh.
I pulled some little streaming magic. So yeah, tell us about, so we'll go through the books for youth, and feel free, let us know.
Sounds good.
Let me know when you want to switch the page.
Yeah, no worries. I mostly have like a sentence for each. So,
Sure.
Hippos Go Berserk. It's a board book. It's mostly for little ones. That it's like if your little one like a baby or toddlers that can't handle books that are you're afraid of them ripping the book. This is a counting story about hippos. Slowly but surely, every single hippo keeps growing, and there's another hippo, and there's another hippo. So you're counting with your child. So this one's kind of fun. They're celebrating a birthday.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of celebrating.
Mhm.
This one's birthday.
This one, one of my nieces. This is her pick.
Perfect.
So
She's
I
like,
have-
I'm getting this one.
Yeah, my littlest niece is going after this one. I have 3, and I'll let you know the other ones when we get there. All right, next one.
Is Elmo. This is a bilingual book. This one's actually very interesting because this is a washable book. You
Ooh.
didn't expect that. It's like you can try to tear it. Babies can bite on it. It does not rip. It says it's indestructible. Who knows if it really is? I've not tested it, but you can sure test it yourself.
We can give it to
Elmo.
a teenager.
Yeah.
They'll
You're like,
let
here you
know.
go. So you can't rip or tear it. It's easily washable, or like just wipe it away with damp cloths, and it should be good. They're all. It feels like it should be paper, like it is paper, but it's not. It's a thicker material.
Okay.
It's kind of interesting. Have you ever had a book that's made out of rocks, like
Stone paper?
stone paper?
I was just thinking about that. I
So don't
love
know if
stone
that's
paper.
Similar to this
Yeah.
indestructible, how they use it, but we have some picture books that have stone
It's
paper.
so fun.
Little tangent right there. But
Nice.
this one is Elmo says surprise. It's a birthday for the dog. I can't remember the dog's name. I was gonna say Rocco, but I'm like, that is the
That is
wrong-
not Rocco.
That is not.
Elmo
Rocco.
would disown you.
Elmo would be so mad.
He'd be so mad.
But this is bilingual. It's fully in English, fully in Spanish. So Elmo dice sorpresa. It's all in Spanish also. So,
Yeah,
okay.
which is very fun. All right.
Okay. A crown for Karina. So this is a birthday tradition. Ooh, we got
Don't
all
worry
the
about it.
material.
We're fine.
So birthday tradition of creating your own little crown of flowers every time it's her birthday. So she gathers a whole bunch of different flowers for her tradition that she does every year for her birthday.
Yeah, this one is so sweet. If I would pick this one, honestly. It's so pretty, and each of the flowers like has different meanings and memories, and oh, it's so cute.
How to party like a snail.
But then there's this one.
this one's interesting because it's like, well, how do snails party? Every time I've mentioned it to kids, they're like, but snails don't really party, and I'm like, but this snail does.
This
And
snail
it's
wants to party. Yeah.
So you can read all about it, how the snail is partying. and
I also love this one a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun when making these posters that it was like, oh, this book is good. This one is also on one of my niece's lists.
Oh, Pete the Cat.
Mhm.
Pete the Cat. Everyone loves Pete the Cat. I feel like that's one of our most popular children's titles. Pete the Cat and everything, whether it be Pete the Kitty Cat or
Mhm.
Pete the actual cat. So here he's making a tree house
Very
with all his friends and having a party afterwards. But it's like in the beginning he's trying to get the house going, and then later on he has a party. So we'll see
Yeah.
how it happens.
Well, you gotta celebrate
It's
those
like-
big accomplishments,
It's
you
like
know?
he made a tree house. That is
Yeah.
like
That's a big deal. Let's have a party. It's a housewarming party.
Housewarming party for the tree house.
Oh, that's cute, actually.
Fox and Rabbit celebrate. So this one, they're celebrating a birthday. How to make the biggest slice of pizza?
Ooh.
Biggest pizza? How big can you make a pizza? Who knows? They're making the pizza.
They're gonna make it.
So
Yeah.
that's a graphic novel, a short one, so
Mhm.
first graders can read it all about that.
Yeah, it's like a starter graphic
Yeah.
novel.
It's
Yeah.
not fully like very much graphic novel take of
Mhm.
like how to read it. No, it's a little easier.
Yeah.
Elephant and Piggy.
What more can you say?
What more can you say? Because it's like Elephant and Piggy. Every kid almost always is like, do you have Elephant and Piggy? Do
Uh-huh.
you have Elephant and Piggy? anything. I do have Elephant and Piggy. Do you want to read Elephant and Piggy? So Piggy's invited to a party, so they're celebrating that and how it's like they got invited.
Mm-hmm.
Piggy's the one that got invited. Well, let's see if Gerald's going to.
Yeah, I mean, that's always the fun part. And we got some good Elephant and Piggy dancing in that book for sure.
Catwad.
Oh,
Okay.
second time we've had Catwad on the list, but we had an earlier one. Right? Yeah, the first one.
The first one. This is the fourth one, and their Blurp and Catwad are celebrating a birthday. Best way to eat cake. They're trying to figure that out in this book.
These are, if you are somebody who liked the kind of Garfield small strips or small story things with Garfield Heathcliff, those kind of Calvin and Hobbesy type stuff, and a gimmick, that these are them. They're real funny even for adults, honestly. So
an adult can even grab the title, come on down to youth services and pick it out, and we'll give it to you.
This is another one that my nieces are going after.
Come on, this one.
Oh yeah, and it's pretty fun.
Owl Diaries. So this one's a popular series. This is number 9 in the series. You don't have to read the previous titles in the series. This one, they're all standalone basically. But it's Eva's birthday celebration, and she's having a sleepover. Well, one of her friends doesn't really want to go. She doesn't know why. She's like, why do you not like me? Or did I say something mean? Because she felt like she did say something mean to her, and that's why she's not going anymore. But it's not that. It's more like she's never done a sleepover, so trying to overcome that fear.
Totally fair, honestly. So, they're scary.
Yeah, it's your first sleepover. You never slept over someone else's house. It's like, how do you?
Yeah,
how about that?
You're gonna be away from your bed, away from your parents. That could be a lot. All right.
Abuela's birthday. So this one's a reader, a little short story. So it's Abuela's birthday, and they're trying to make a piñata. This is a big, huge mess, but they eventually get the piñata. They stuff different things in there. You'll find out what they are because it's very much tailored to Abuela. But in the meantime, how to get to that making the piñata, that was a funny take.
Yeah, a little bit of a disaster.
A little bit of a little bit of mess. A cat was involved.
I was briefly looking through this book and I was like, oh, that cat. Oh, that cat.
What were the Roaring 20s?
These are popular.
A lot of people like the Who HQ quarters. So all those books, this is what were the Roaring 20s. So you can read all about the Jazz Age, the Flappers, and everyone else. It's a nice, longer nonfiction, short-ish, so teens can read it, upper elementary can read it.
Yeah.
Anyone who loves nonfiction, that's our only nonfiction title for youth, which is interesting. Because I feel like we've had some younger ones, like a reader version, but this year we didn't. It was just one. Some
years do, and some years don't. This book will connect pretty nicely with some of the books that are up in teen and adult later, which we'll get to.
Mercy Suarez can't dance. 7th grader. She can't dance. She does not want to dance.
Absolutely not. 100% not her thing.
Not her thing.
No.
But she has to plan the Hearts Ball with her frenemy.
Ooh.
So this is a lot of drama involved. You're trying to get along with your frenemy. It's like sort of friend, sort of enemy. Who knows what day it is? And you might be enemies that day. The next day you're friends. But planning that ball, even though you can't dance or you don't want to, it's like, that's so hard. It's 7th grade. It's hard.
This also might be a good one for anyone who has kiddos that may be going into middle school. Just because it kind of gives a view a bit of middle school and what it might be. It's dramatized, but if it may make them feel a little bit better if they're getting a little bit nervous on that. I also have some ideas for how to make them feel better too, but we'll get into that later. Right.
Anzu in the Realm of Darkness.
It's so good.
Because someone explained it to me how you guys explained it to the teens, and it was so good how you said it was Japanese culture kind of meets Coco.
Yeah. So Anzu she moved to a new community, and she's feeling super awkward. She immediately embarrasses herself with with her new neighbor, and who looked really cool. And she just is just feeling horrible. Also, at the time, it's the celebration of, I think, Oban is what it's called, which is effectively it's basically the Japanese Dia de los Muertos. So it's like a time to honor our ancestors, and they do the whole festivals and the celebration, and then making an altar and a lot of things that are actually very similar. It's just multiple days. And stuff happens. She ends up in the Japanese underworld, very much like Coco. So it's sort of like Spirited Away, if you know that. It's sort of like Coco, if you know that. It's really good. It's pretty. It's a graphic novel, and honestly, anyone can read this one. If you like sort of the adventurous graphic novels, the easier ones, it's not childish. Anyone really could enjoy this one if you like this kind of story. But it's also very accessible for the younger readers too.
It's one of my titles that I'm like, ooh, I need to read this, because I haven't read it yet, and it's the one that I'm like, ooh, whenever I have time, I'm gonna read this one. It is so interesting. I love how it showcases everything. The graphics in it are really nice.
Oh yeah, if you like purple, it's all purple tinted. It's so much purple. It's really pretty. Yeah, so those are all y'all books.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's lots there. So if any of those sound great to you, by all means, come. We've talked about this before. You can, if you are a library card holder for the Addison Public Library, you can come May 31st and get any of those books, or June 1st. It's open up for everybody. So yeah. What else is going on with you?
So after lunch, so we have summer lunch in the summer, but afterwards, from
which we'll talk about,
Tuesdays to Thursdays. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have activities happening from 12:30 to 1:15. And Tuesdays and Wednesdays, we have crafts or experiments or activities. I think last year, one of us did Loteria. We've done painting, crafts, style. So it depends. It changes every day, every week. And Thursdays, we have Legos and board games. So those are
always great.
Always fun.
Always fun.
We bring out all the little parts of Lego. So even though we do have a Lego table downstairs, we bring everything out. So there's nothing. So everyone, tiny Legos, big Legos, mega blocks. I feel like we brought out last year too. And those are fun.
The big foam ones. Yes. Yeah, those are really cool.
So, we have that's dropping. No need to register. Some programs that you do need to register for are our story times that we have Monday, Wednesdays. Every single Monday we have one in June, and every Thursday we have a story time. There's 2 sessions for Birth to 3 Jamboree. Those are Thursdays, 10 and then 11:15 are the 2 times. And then we have some on Wednesdays, story time. Some of those are just specialized. Some are bilingual, like Tell Me a Cuento. And then there's a Father's Day story time. I think that one you need to register. Tell Me a Cuento you don't. And then we have Let's Move. That one's on a Saturday sometime in June.
Those are so fun.
Yes.
Like the Let's Move one is a lot of fun.
It is so much fun.
Yeah, it is the name.
They move a lot. There is a lot of movement.
A lot.
And then we have other ones that you have to register for like 1st to 5th grade. So those are fun. We have a freestyle art that's 4-part series. So there's different art crafts or art activities, new projects every single program. So it's not a continuation of one to the next one that you need to. So if you just can register for one, that's okay, because you don't need to know anything from the previous one.
Yeah.
And then we have the science of art, using science experiments to create some artwork. And then paint a song. So you're listening to a song, and then you're creating your little masterpiece.
How cool. So, that's going to be a lot of fun.
There's also way more stuff on that I have not said. Probably in July and August, because some of these are registered.
Yes.
It's like they're already full. They're getting so if you want to get into it, go online.
Yeah,
or
make
come in person
sure.
or call, and we'll register.
Yeah, so make sure that you're looking through the newsletter where you've got like the light blue heading on top. Those are all the youth programs, and there are so many in here. But yeah, the registration ones, they fill up. So keep an eye out, like on our website, we have an online calendar, and you'll be able to find all these things on there, and you can see what's still available, if anything. And then what's coming up when they open up for the July and August events.
Because there's some that aren't still open for June. It opens at the beginning, the 1st of June. Like the freestyle art, there's one the 23rd and one the 9th, June 9th is already full, but June 23rd it's open. So plenty. It'll open up on June 1st, so got time to register.
But even then, like, you don't even have to go. You can come into the library and really enjoy yourself without being in a program, because we've got a massive new play structure.
So massive. It's so much fun. It's a little ball drop that you put in the ball in the beginning of the middle of the structure, and then it spirals all the way up, and it ends up on the other side. It's like you'll hear it roll, and then it just goes.
It goes all the way above your heads. It's a lot of fun to see. And then there's like a little
magnetic wall.
Yeah.
It has, we have the letters of the alphabet right now on there.
Cool.
We have novels. So if you turn them, they change colors.
Oh, cool.
So it's like a light bright, but it's already stuck on the wall. No need to pull anything out.
That's neat.
They're already there. So right now, I think it's set to rainbow settings. So one every so often, if you twist, you can change the colors.
There's like a cool tubey wall thing too.
Yes. So
you can play.
Little tangle-ish wall.
Oh yeah, tangle wall is a good way to call it.
It's like we haven't figured out a good one, but I think tangle wall, because you can put the tubes in one or the other and make a little puzzle and everything.
A tangle wall is a great way to put that, actually.
And then we have a little kitchen.
They do,
Looks very realistic.
It does.
It looks almost like water's gonna come out. Water's not. It just looks very real. It threw me off when I saw it. I was like, is this real?
Yeah.
I was like, water can come out? And I was like, no, it's just very realistic.
Yeah.
And then we have a little area for babies, a baby garden. It's like a little soft mat. You can they can, if they are sitting, if they're crawling, just lay them in there and they'll be okay. It's like the parents sit on the bench along them and they can watch them play and practice their crawling, practice their sitting skills, practice their standing. There's a little mirror and what is it with ballerinas with the little barrette?
Oh yeah, like a balance bar?
Yeah, balance bar.
I'm not sure if that's right, but we all know what we mean.
It's like the ballet, it's connected to a mirror and there's a little bar and they use it to stand. So
perfect.
That's what they can use. So
really cute.
Got a lot of fun programs.
Yeah, the past 2 weeks we've done. You all have been very busy with the second grade tours, and we've been helping out a little bit. But I had a group of second graders up here. We were looking at the windows down onto the play area, and they were the most excited about the little kitchen.
They all saw the kitchen and they were like, yeah.
They're just like, that right there. And I'm like, yeah, what else do we see? They're like, stove. I'm like, okay.
They just see all the little knobs to have it on there.
They got so excited. It was really cute.
And then you can, because from up here you can see the book structures that light up at the night.
Oh, I know. They're so cool. I love them.
So they're all like, what is this? And I'm like, they've been there for a while. You've never looked
up. You've never looked up. So yeah, if you are familiar with the layout of the library, from the second floor, you can see them, but you can also see them on the first floor. Way in the back is a big atrium kind of area where we have all these like chandeliers, but they're sculptures. Yeah, they're like chandelier book sculptures that have a bunch of different things. They're one of my favorite pieces of art in our library. And they are still there. They were not harmed, they were not changed, but the play structure is right underneath that.
So it's like some of the parts I felt like just touch on it.
Yeah.
For some of the books. There's the rocket ship one, there's a planets one, so there's a
dinosaurs
sunflower one.
Yeah.
It's like the sunflower jutting out from the book. That's so cool to
I
see.
love them. So you should come and see them. Yeah. All right. Anything else for that?
No, I think that's it. Most of the stuff. So yeah.
So on to, so you were going to be kind enough to talk about the various things going on in Spanish for us.
Okay.
So for this period of time, Spanish. All right, I'm going to switch it over to, let me know when you want to switch it over to this.
Okay. Sounds good. So I'll talk a little bit about summer reading in Spanish, how it goes along, and then the books, and then the lunch. So,
Yeah, sounds great.
So, voy a hablar sobre la lectura de verano y luego los libros y luego el almuerzo gratis. So, lectura de verano es para todas las edades, desde bebés a adultos. Hay opciones en español para bebés y también para adultos que pueden leer, los adolescentes, los niños. Hay opciones para cada edad. Empieza el 31 de mayo, es nuestro día VIP y necesitan una tarjeta de la biblioteca para este día VIP nomás. El siguiente día, el 1 de junio, pueden inscribirse todos. Tenemos hasta el 15 de agosto para registrarse. Eso es casi todo lo que para empezar. Tienen una bolsa y los libros están allí, tienen actividades sobre los libros y voy a hablaros sobre los libros que tenemos en español para niños. So, yeah.
All right.
Okay. So, el libro que voy a hablar es Elmo, dice sorpresa. Este es bilingüe, está en inglés y en español. Completamente anda celebrando el cumpleaños de su perro Elmo. So, desde allí pueden leerlo. Es un libro que se llama indestructible porque no lo puedes romper, se puede morder y no se rompe, no se hace nada. También lo pueden lavar. So, eso es un libro que es especialmente para bebés o para niños que no tienen confianza todavía con los libros, que lo van a romper. Esta es una buena opción para los niños. Una corona para Karina. Es sobre una tradición que tiene cuando es un cumpleaños hacer una corona de flores con diferentes flores para hacer su corona cada cumpleaños. Cada flor tiene un símbolo o algo significante que es para ella. Tenemos a Gerardo y a Cerdita. Los niños los encantan. Me han invitado a una fiesta. A Cerdita la han invitado a una fiesta. La fiesta, pues van a celebrar algo, yo no sé qué, pero desde el elefante ahí también está, a ver si lo invitan también. Diario de una lechuza es parte de una serie. Este es número 9, pero no se tiene que leer los libros antes, se puede leer solo. Y es la gran pijamada de Eva. So, Eva va a tener una pijamada y su amiga no quiere ir. No sabe por qué no quiere ir, porque pensó que le hizo algo, le dijo algo mal, pero allí se encuentran, se hablan a ver si sí va a su pijamada. No se quiere quedar la noche, pero sí va a la fiesta a ver qué pasa y pueden leerlo ahí. Okay. Y también el cumpleaños de abuela. Sofía Martínez anda haciendo una piñata para su abuela. Lo anda haciendo y se hace todo un desastre. Hay un gato, hay todos llenos de harina y luego lo llenan de cosas. Ahí pueden leer lo que pasa. Tenemos Mercy Suárez, no sabe bailar, está en 7º grado y no le gusta bailar. No le encanta, no nada de eso, no quiere ayudar, pero está a cargo de hacer el baile de corazones que está en la escuela, pero lo tiene que hacer con su amiga, su frenemy, que digamos que sea amiga, pero puede ser su enemiga también. Entre enemiga y amiga un día, ahí lo tiene que planear todo. Okay. Tenemos almuerzo gratis lunes a viernes, empezando el 1 de junio. Todas las edades 18 para abajo pueden venir y tomar el almuerzo gratis. Tenemos muchas opciones, cada día es diferente. Es de parte del North Food Bank, cada día cambia. Y tenemos una mesa en que se comparten las cosas. Si algo no les gusta a los niños, lo pueden poner en la mesa y los adultos pueden hablar de allí. Es todos menos de 18 años que pueden venir y encantarles de toda la comida que tenemos. Lunes a viernes empieza a las 11:30 a 12:30. Tenemos ese almuerzo. When does it end? The last day?
It goes till August.
It says right there.
Oh, it does. It does. August 6th. We can read.
I forgot my glasses, so I was like... es el 1 de junio hasta el 6 de agosto. Casi hasta el primer día de escuela que tienen todos los días, lunes a viernes, cuando estemos abiertos a 11:30, 12:30. Okay, eso.
Yeah.
That's everything. Ahí los dejo con Courtney. I'll leave you with
Yay.
Courtney.
Well,
She'll be
thank you.
talking more.
Yeah, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Yeah, Rachel's out there if you can try it. All right, so, hey. Thanks, Betsy. All right, so to let you know, we have a program called the Free Summer Lunch Program. Hi, Rachel. Hi. If you have watched Twitch before, you've probably seen Rachel. So Rachel is also one of the Teen Services librarians. Hi. So free summer lunches. It is available for anyone that is 18 and younger to come and get a free summer lunch. Our lunches are provided by the Northern Illinois Food Bank, and we have a ton of teen volunteers who come in and help us run the entire thing, kind of like a restaurant. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, so it runs starting June 1st all the way to August 6th. It'll be Mondays through Fridays from 11:30 to 12:30. So come in, grab your food. We always have leftovers, so really, and so the lunches, we have to hand them to the kiddos. And then whatever they don't want, it goes to our share table, and that's fair game for anyone. So it doesn't even matter if you have kiddos. You can come and get that. So,
I have eaten a cheese stick off the share table. More than one.
And the pickles.
The pickles.
And the pickles. And
The
whenever they do
things the kids aren't into.
the sun butter sandwiches, those are good.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, they do some really good food for
But yeah, definitely a caregiver gets to eat as well. And sometimes there's just an adult here who's hungry and they pop on by for a snack.
Absolutely, yeah. And we do whatever we can to not waste any food.
Yeah.
So if anything can be saved and shared, we make sure that that is done somehow. So yeah, do we have anything that has the market? Do we know anything about that one?
We do have flyers. I don't think it's in the newsletter.
We'll announce more things at the lunches. Anyway,
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right. So, as we said, we are both from Teen Services, so that sounds like a reasonable time to talk about the teen books. Sounds good. So with the teen books, as summer goes with all of these, you would pick your book, you get the bag, and you get a bunch of stuff. We kind of go a bit overboard on it. Let's be totally honest. We really try and make it into a really big experience. So sometimes you have different, we'll just switch over to this one. We'll talk about quinces. So sometimes you have different packages that come in your bag, and they may have stickers that say open on page 122. And you do, and something that happened in the book is now in your hands. And it's like an experience come to life. So, so Miss Quinces is a graphic novel. It is about Suyapa. She is turning 15. She does not want a quince. She wants to hang out with her friends and go to summer camp. She does not like the attention. She kind of likes to wear black, which is not this visual. She likes to wear black and draw her comics, and she doesn't really like to dance or have the attention. And her mom is like, well, you can't go to summer camp. I don't want to do that. We're going to Honduras for your family. And she's like, but Mom, summer camp's after we get home. And she's like, nah. So they go to Honduras. She's talking to her abuela, and her abuela is like, oh, Suyapa, I'm so excited. You're quince. And then she's like, what? What is this? So she runs, grabs her mom, and she's like, what is this? We're not having a quince. And she's like, yes, it is. I sent out the invitations. Of course we're having a quince. So they make a deal. She will do the quince, and she'll do it mom's way, which is pink princesses, pretty, big, poofy, all the attention. She'll do it so long as she can go to summer camp. Well, stuff happens. People kind of go back on their words. Things go all just tumbling down. But ultimately, it is a really good coming of age story. It's a really good kids understanding their parents and parents understanding their kids. And yeah,
it's also based on the author's actual childhood, right?
I think so. Yeah,
her experiences.
Yeah. It's a very relatable story.
Yeah.
Honestly. When I was reading it, I was just like, oh, we have so many kids that would there's so many things about this that would be very relatable. So yeah, I think it's a good one for anyone. It's also, it reads a little bit younger. So if you've got a kiddo that is in 4th or 5th grade and they want to read a little bit older, this would be totally fine for it. Even though she herself is 15, it like reading level and interest level, it's totally appropriate for.
Well, it's a family story.
Yeah, it's a family story. Yeah. Also, her friends seem super cool. And there's a sequel to this one, which I won't talk about because it's spoiler.
We also, well, this is a graphic novel. Didn't we mention that?
Yeah.
And we also have it in Spanish. I don't know if that.
Which I'll show you that one at the end. But yeah, that one will be in Spanish. All right. Feast and Famine. You want to do this one?
Feast and Famine. So this is our fantasy for the summer. Think another realm, and we've got families who are in charge of this realm. There's the Feast family and there's the Famine family, and they duel once every generation to figure out which family is going to be in charge of the realm, basically. Feast normally wins, and people like this because when Feast is in charge, parties.
Parties all day.
There's cake, there are pastries, everything's a feast.
Let the good times roll.
And Famine's ready, but Famine's ready to like, it's their time now, according to the elders of the Famine family. Unfortunately, the heir, who will be, in the duel coming up, doesn't want to duel. And she likes that Feast is in charge. She likes the cake. She likes the parties. Meanwhile, the heir on the Feast side feels similarly about Famine. She thinks maybe life shouldn't be one big party. There might be other things to consider. And Famine, who their special skill is more in poisons, medicines, potions, that's what interests her. So she starts teaching herself how to make these potions. Of course, it has to be a secret. No one can know about it. She tested on her twin sister, who then falls into a coma.
Great.
So now she needs some help. So the two heirs are going to meet. Rue and Mary Feast are going to meet. And try to help each other out and maybe figure out, do we need to duel? Why? What happened? How did we get here? Are our families both keeping secrets from us? Yes, they are.
Yeah.
A fluffy cat shows up.
Yeah, a talking fluffy cat. By fluffy, it's huge.
It's huge. A huge fluffy cat.
Huge fluffy cat.
Yeah. So this one's fun. This one's a vibe.
Yeah, this one also reads a little bit younger too.
Yeah, I think they're 12.
Yeah. So that's about where their kind of reading interest level is going to be too.
Yeah.
But if you sort of like worlds, really interesting different worlds, this is a really cool world building book.
Yep.
We were kind of akinning this one to sort of like Howl's Moving Castle-y kind of like vibes.
Yeah.
Where
there's definitely dangers, but you're never scared of it.
Yeah, which I like those.
Yeah.
I like the ones where I'm like, nobody will die, probably. I don't know. All right, always a catch. Oh my gosh, I have so much fun with this one. So this is a manga. It would be the first volume in the manga. So Maria, who is front and center right there, she's from a noble family, and she was set to inherit because she was the oldest daughter, and there were no boy children after her. And then her little brother is born, and she's like, oh no, he's cute. And I love him. So I need, in order to be successful and feel like I, am stable and that I can live comfortably, I need to find a man. And I need to find a rich man. So she goes off to the royal ball with her cousin. And the prince of the kingdom storms up to her and is like, that's it. I'm done with this. I know what you did. I'm breaking up with you. We are no longer engaged. And she's like, you need glasses. You're engaged to my cousin over there. And he did this so publicly. Everybody's aware of it. And it's like so embarrassing and it's shocking. So they get off to the side and he explains like, I'm so sorry. I found out that my little brother, like it was an arranged marriage with your cousin. It's political. I found out that my little brother is in love with your cousin and your cousin's in love with my little brother. So I did all of this so that she would be free so that they could be together. But I was super nervous and I messed it up really bad. What can I do to make it up to you? And she's like, well, you're the prince. you gotta know people, hook me up. Like, I need a man, find me a good one. Find me a good one, find me a rich one, hook me up. So he's like, sure, deal, no problem, we got this going. So she gets in the carriage to go home, promptly gets kidnapped because they think that she's seeing the prince. What the kidnappers don't know is that her family is in charge of training all of the warriors in the kingdom. And more specifically, she herself is the strongest, most skilled warrior out of everyone that has ever been trained. So she single-handedly beats down every single one of the kidnappers. And just as she uppercuts the last kidnapper, the prince comes out of the trees to come rescue her, sees what she has done, and she's just like, oh no.
I'm imagining a scene from Robin Hood.
Yeah, kind of, but men in tights.
Yes, exactly.
So she's just like, this is the worst. He's gonna hate it. Everyone's gonna think I'm super weird and strange, and nobody's gonna want to date me. And he's like, so, I said that I would find you a husband. How about me? Marry me. And that's the first chapter. The first chapter out of all of that. It just keeps going from there. It's funny. She fails upward at all times. It's just a fun, great, joyful thing. And I love her. They're so good. So yeah, if you want to just have a fun one, that's a winner. This one's all you.
This one's me.
Yeah.
Let's talk about other commoners falling in love with princes.
That's right. We have a theme.
We have a theme.
We have a theme.
This one doesn't punch, though.
No, that's true. She does not punch.
So in this one, we have Ren, who is a study abroad student. She's studying abroad in England, and she's about to end her study abroad experience. It has been the worst experience of her life.
Yeah, everything's gone wrong.
Everything's gone wrong. She had all these plans, things to do, and turns out she's not as type A as her sister.
No.
And she probably will never be, as good as her sister is how she is feeling. So not great. But on her last day, she's going to take herself out to breakfast and try to just salvage what is left of her study abroad.
At least something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she gets there, and of course, the restaurant is closed. Because why not?
Yeah.
She notices a group of paparazzi tourists, people clamoring over a guy, trying to take his picture. And she's not dumb. She can see that this is the Crown Prince of England. That's what this all is. And through her skills, which again are not punching, but she is able to get him away from the crowd, and kind of duck into an alley and lose the paparazzi.
Yeah.
And he is very grateful for this because he's been trying to lay low. He was missing, or just hasn't been seen in the public for a while. So everyone wants to know what's going on, what's happening, and he doesn't want that attention. Something is going on. He's being a little cagey about it. But yeah, he's trying to lay low. He's so grateful. He's like, "What can I offer you? Something, a favor." She doesn't really want anything from him, though. She just wants to get out of this country.
Yeah, she's like, I don't need a favor. I'm leaving this country and never coming back.
Literally going to the airport right now.
Yeah. Leave me alone.
Just let me go.
Yeah.
But he does give her his number just in case. So she goes to the airport, and her flight is canceled. Again, because of course it is.
Yeah.
But every flight is canceled.
Everywhere.
Yeah. In all airports, because it has just been announced that there's a comet headed to Earth, and it will crash into Earth in 8 days.
Yeah.
So chaos, of course, there's chaos. And she has a prince's phone number.
And that guy's gotta have a jet.
Yeah, so she calls him and she says that. She's like, I know you have a private jet. You're the Crown Prince of England. Even if I can't get out of this airport, you must have a pilot on your staff who can fly me home. All I really want to do is go home. She lives in Chicago. She wants to just fly back to Chicago. And he says, okay, I owe you one. The only problem is our private jet is right now in Greece. We are in England. So we have to get to Greece. But if you, Ren, act as my bodyguard or, keep me out of the public eye, help me evade other people who are looking for me, the paparazzi, I'll take you to Greece, and I will tell my pilot to fly you home.
Yeah.
And now we get to follow these two individuals across Europe
Mm-hmm.
as they bus, train, car, hitchhike, however they can to get to Greece in these last 8 days so that Ren can go home and be with her family.
Did we mention it's a romance?
Yeah, it is a romance.
What do you think's
We're
gonna
traveling
happen?
across Europe, just the two of us. And, you know, from Ren's perspective, the world is about to end.
You know,
Might as well fall in love.
you might as well. Yeah. It's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun.
Cute. It's funny.
It's cute.
Mhm.
Dragon Hoops. So this is a semi-historical, sort of, whatever. So it is a story about a real high school basketball team that has made it to the playoffs, like the championship game.
Yeah.
I know sports. They made it to the championship game like 8 times in a row and has just never been able to sink it. And sometimes it was like a single point away, like just heartbreaking. But this year it's going to be done. They have like 2 absolute rock star players. They've got like a new coach, like all this stuff. They are determined. They just have to lock in and get it done. At the same time, the author of the book has sort of self-inserted, like as a character. He writes himself in as a English teacher? Math teacher.
I mean, he is the math teacher at high school.
Oh, he is? Actually? Hey.
It's based on a real high school team. He is a real high school teacher.
I did not realize that he was... Okay, whatever. So he is actually a character as well. So he's a math teacher at the school. And he's a... Jean Louis Yang is actually a quite famous graphic novelist. He's written a lot of really good ones. But he grew up on superhero stories. So he kind of sees these stories as like, who's the good guy, who's the bad guy, where's the turns of the villain and the uprising of the hero. And he sees this as an opportunity of like this basketball team sort of being like the rise of the hero. And is trying to follow the story of these kids going through the season and expecting it to be a superhero story type format, but it's kids playing basketball. And you learn more about each of the players and about the different teams, and it reads so fast and it reads like basketball games, and they're fun and exciting. And through the course of this book and him and this experience, he learns himself to like love basketball and love it for exactly what it is. And if you're somebody who loves basketball, this is your book. And if you're somebody who is like, I just don't get basketball, what's the point, but I kind of want to, this is also your book. You're gonna fall in love with it. It's grand. It's a good job.
Yeah, and I think too, because as he's writing, he realizes that he doesn't know the ending of the story. He just has to go with it.
Yeah,
we're not going to know if the team are they the good guys or the bad guys. They're neither. They're just a basketball team.
They're just a basketball team. They're just kids playing a ball.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. Oh yeah,
Outer Banks.
This one's all you.
Yes. This is a soap opera melodrama friend summer sort of murder mystery.
Yeah,
but mostly like friends.
Yeah.
So Outer Banks, based on the Netflix show Outer Banks.
But you do not have to know or watch the show in order to enjoy this as it is.
Right. Think of this as like a spin-off little its own thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you know the characters, this will be a lot of fun for you.
Yeah.
But I have not seen the show, and I still enjoyed the book very much.
Mm-hmm. But for those who have seen the show and whatnot, it's very much like that flavor.
Yeah. Where we have this group of friends, living in the Outer Banks off the coast of North Carolina. They live there year-round, right? So they're the locals, and they, of course, hate the tourists who come in during the summer. That's like the main push and pull of the story. But this summer there is a surfing competition. So there's a lot of people in town for the competition, a lot of surfers, the news, extra people to watch the competition. And Kiara wants to surf. That's what she wants to do with her life. She wants to be a professional surfer. her parents want her to take over the restaurant and do something a little bit more practical, something that they have established and know is going to earn them a living. And she, of course, doesn't want to do that. So she's trying to join this surfing competition. At the same time, her one of her best friends, Pope, has an internship at the morgue this summer, which is also something that none of his friends understand because they like to surf. They like to be outside. They like
and he's like, dead people
in the basement in this dark, cold space. But he's, you know, he wants to work in a morgue someday. He wants to potentially leave the Outer Banks and have a more professional career.
Gasp.
So there's some tension there in the friend group. And then we have the added tension of the surfing competition. And, you know, there's some big shot surfers there. Some of them are very cute. So Kiara's like, ooh, cute surfers. Which, you know, of course, makes her friends jealous because they think she's cute. This is what I'm talking about with soap opera. It's, everyone has a crush on everyone, and no one knows it, and there's all sorts of things happening. But then one of the surfers shows up dead on the beach, and the sheriff and the coroner rule it an accident. You know, he fell off a boat, hit his head, drowned. No foul play. But Pope at the morgue,
They think otherwise.
Pope's like, I think that something happened. I think there was foul play.
Yeah.
So now Pope, Kiara, and the rest of their friends are going to try to solve this murder that all the grown-ups are saying is not a murder. And what really happened to the surfer. So there is the murder mystery aspect. But to be honest, you're reading the story for the friend drama and the town drama of like who knows who and who was where when.
It's fun. All right. Midnight Game. So this is sort of like those like urban legend types of things, sort of like Bloody Mary, Slender Man kind of thing. But in this, the Midnight Game is where a group of teenagers go into an abandoned location and try and summon the Midnight Man. And there are specific rules to play the game to summon the Midnight Man that you have to follow. So you cannot leave the location. If you do, you must be there at midnight, and you cannot leave until 3:33 in the morning. And you only have a candle for light, and that candle, your candle, cannot go out. So a group of teens go to an abandoned Catholic school, I think, and, well, I would be fine sitting in a room with a group of people with candles for 3 hours. But that clearly doesn't happen.
No, this is a horror novel.
This is a horror novel. This is a horror slasher, kind of pretty gruesome. So they split up. What do you? I mean, it's what it is.
They make bad choices.
They make bad choices. It's scary. Maybe the Midnight Man is real. We don't really know.
Something is real.
Something is real because some people, not everybody gets out. The book opens up with somebody covered in blood stumbling out of the building, crawling their way through the abandoned playground into their car. It's vicious is what it is. If you like your scary scream, like thriller.
And it's told too through like text change between these kids. They're not on Reddit, they're on Deddit.
Yes.
So the Deddit.
Yeah, the Deddit
message boards,
forums,
news articles from other times kids have tried to do this.
Yeah. So it bounces between like what is currently happening with this group and then what has happened previously. And you're building up this story of like this thing that has happened before. And it just gets impressive. It's spooky. Not my book.
But it's someone's book.
But it's definitely it's them over there. It's their book. So Batman. Do you want to do Batman?
I can talk about Batman.
Talk about Batman.
This is Batman: The Long Halloween.
Yeah. We always get that wrong. It's The Long Halloween.
The Long Halloween. And this is the Batman, like an early Batman. This is a Batman who is Gotham's greatest detective.
Yeah.
And it is Halloween, and there has been a murder. So Batman is going to solve the murder. He does not solve the murder.
No.
It is now Thanksgiving. There's another murder. It is now Christmas. There's another murder. So these murders are stacking up. Batman is trying to figure out, do we have a serial killer in our midst? And are they purposely killing people on holidays?
Yeah.
We know it's not Calendar Man.
No. Calendar Man is locked up.
Calendar Man's
currently.
locked up.
Yeah.
But
And
someone else
yeah.
committing these holiday murders. And so think like gritty detective noir trying to figure this out.
Yeah, because at the same time, like the people who are getting killed are all part of the mafia and the mobs.
Right.
So like those are the groups that are currently in charge of Gotham. It's not like the Jokers and stuff. Those people have not come to power so much.
Right.
Yet they're around, but everybody's just like, yeah, those weirdos.
Yeah, you will see your favorite characters in this. There are our favorite freaks and weirdos are in it.
Oh yeah.
But this is not a Batman fighting a supervillain. This is a Batman calculating, trying to figure things out, trying to solve this murder.
This is the world's best detective story. It is a very famous run of Batman, and you get the whole story here. It like,
goes Halloween to Halloween, right?
It sure does. Yeah, it's really good. This is like how the weirdos come into power in that sort of thing. So yeah, if you are a Batman fan, this is quintessential canon Batman. Early in, dark, deep. Noir is the word for it. Yeah.
And if you wondered where Batman's origins are, this is
but this is not your baby's Batman.
Well, this is not like Batman and Robin.
No.
And this is not the animated.
Yeah, Robin's nowhere near it. He wasn't even around.
Yeah. This is Dark Knight. Maybe like a little Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, like those kind of vibes, much more mature. So like this is a great one for like really anybody who loves Batman, but adults as well. Like fantastic for that. But it is a higher reading level. So like if your preference is a lower, easier read, this one may not be your preference. But it is so good. It's a lot of fun. All right, and then I refuse.
Courtney's favorite book, The Great Gatsby.
No.
A slim volume of only about 150 pages.
Of torture. Personal torture. But very well loved by everyone but me.
Yeah. Look, all the greats have a hater.
You know, it's true.
So we chose The Great Gatsby. For our Celebrate Every Story theme, we figured how can we not include The Great Gatsby, a novel of parties.
Which works very well for what was the Roaring 20s from Youth.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. I don't know if I really need to go through the plot of The Great Gatsby if you've not encountered it yet, but this will be for you if you do like a slim book.
Yes.
It reads very quick. It happens over the course of like 2 months in the summer. It's like a hot summer fever dream of a story.
That's exactly accurate.
Yeah, we have.
There are parties.
There's
drama.
There are lost loves.
The mod is against me as well.
It's people who have read it. There are many people who this is their favorite book.
Yes, absolutely.
Many people have had to read it for high school, and maybe, that was not the way they should have met the book.
But then many people have read it in high school, and they absolutely love it.
Yeah.
This one's available. We have it as a teen bag, but you'll also see that we have it available as an adult bag, too.
We're also doing quite a few Gatsby tie-ins.
Yes, Leslie, I think, is planning to talk about that. So, we're going to do tons of stuff that's very Gatsby related.
But yeah, if you've never read it and you've been a little unsure if you should read it, this would be a good opportunity to read it because there will be plenty of other readers to discuss it with and events and activities to.
It'll be great. It'll be great. All right, and then as we mentioned before, Miss Quinces we have available also in Spanish as Señorita Quinces. The whole entire thing is, in Spanish. So, yeah. Now on to our programming. Ooh, my mouse, it went to sleepsies. A little bit Betsy. We're back. So different things going on for teens. So the way we define teens is anybody going into 6th grade all the way through high school. So even though you're like, but that's 11, we'll be like, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So every Monday we're gonna have Teen Maker Monday, which will be in Sam's lab, which will be a lot of fun. Part of that is going to be like learning different projects, but also you all can like take on your own independent works and just have the space to use. Yeah, just it is a dedicated teen time in the Sam's lab. So whatever that ends up being, that's what that is. Fridays we're gonna do breakfast and books. So
just right out in our teen space.
Yeah, just hang out with us. We'll bring
juice, muffins.
Yeah, maybe donuts. Who knows? We'll have stuff. It'll be good. Just chill way to start the Friday.
Yeah,
honestly. We'll have other programs going on. So like Dungeons and Dragons. We'll have that multiple days.
Yeah,
there's a lot.
We have an ongoing D&D campaign, so those kids will hopefully continue theirs, but we're also trying to fold in some newbies.
Yes,
summer's a great time.
Yeah, there's going to be some like one shots going on, which will be fun. We also have teen filmmakers, which over the school year they did a slasher horror. We don't know what we're going to do over the summer because
depends on who shows up.
Depends on who shows up and what they're doing.
Yeah, what they want to do. It's teen. We have the equipment, the film expertise, and the teens bring the story, the directing, the acting, sound effects.
They write it, they edit it, film it, all that stuff.
Yeah.
There's also teen movie night where June 15th is the next one from 2 to 4, and we're watching Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, which is an amazing movie.
Be ready for the Odyssey.
So excited! Yes, that's right, because it's an Odyssey retelling. We've also got some book clubs coming up. So I'm running Comic Book Club. That one starts up June 11th. Oh, that's really soon. We'll be fine. We'll talk on comic books, and at the end of the first one, I will give you a comic book that you get to keep, and that's what we're going to talk about the following month. And then you're running Roses, Red Flags, and Tea.
Yeah, so that will be our romance book club. And that one, instead of talking about a specific title, we're going to talk more about tropes and general romance trends.
Yeah.
Things we like to see in romance, things we don't like to see, book boyfriends,
red
flags. Yeah, and we'll drink tea.
Yeah, and that's the stuff that's happening in June. We're still nailing out some things that are going on in July and August, but one of the things we do know is that we're going to have a murder mystery party July 7th through 9th, so that's a multiple day thing. And that's going to be like one of those like murder dinner party things where everybody has a script and there's like everybody dresses up and maybe you're the killer, maybe you're the victim, we don't know. So lots of really fun things going with that. But one of the biggest things that goes on with teens over the summer is our summer volunteering. This is a big one, and it's right around the corner. So
next Monday?
Yeah, next Monday.
Start summer volunteering. We have already had 2 of our orientation sessions. There's one more Thursday evening at 6.
Yes.
Which is the space and time for you to learn about what volunteering is. Make sure we get you signed up, get your name and grade level and things like that. But yeah, we'll talk about what we're doing this summer, which is the same thing we've done now for like 11 summers.
Quite a long while.
Tied to our summer lunch. The only way we're able to serve 100 lunches a day is with the help of 30 to 50 teen volunteers.
Yeah, and it's a great way to learn some job skills. So this is a great thing to put onto resumes for teenagers. So you can volunteer if you're going into 6th grade, all the way up through high school. But yeah, I had a kiddo who just recently said like, hey, I'm really sorry, I can't volunteer this year. I got a job. And we're just like, oh no, like that's great. And she's like, yeah, actually volunteering helped me get the job, and I already know what to do because like I did the host part of volunteering last year, which was coordinating like what open tables and then families coming in and what tables do they go to. And she's like, I knew how to do most of this because of volunteering.
Yeah.
And like it really helped me get the job with that. And we're just like, score. Like that's exactly what it's for.
That's what it is for.
So it was really good, and it's a great way to like care for your community, be a part of it.
Get some
And
service hours,
yeah,
make
get
some
those.
friends.
help out with National Honor Society or whatever other things that you might need. So yeah, it's great. And for anybody going into 6th grade, this is a wonderful opportunity. And also anybody going into high school.
Yeah, making
This
that
is-
transition.
Yeah, it really helps with transitioning. It helps with you meet people who are already in those schools. You make friends right away, and you go into your new school feeling more comfortable because you know a bunch of people and you have older people who are already looking out for you.
Yeah.
And that genuinely does happen. It's not just us dreaming it. We've had a lot of feedback before where kids are saying like, "Oh, this made me feel better going forward."
Yeah.
So, and we do a lot of stuff with them. We have a grand time. We have all these silly little traditions. Yeah. So come and volunteer.
It's just good stuff.
It's good stuff. All right. So I think that's it for us, right? All right. Shoo
Except for
away.
teens.
Yeah, let me get Leslie. All right. Thanks, Rachel.
Yep.
All right. Okay. So next up, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So thank you for joining.
Anytime.
I really appreciate it. So, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Leslie. I'm the head of adult services here at the Addison Library. So if you've been upstairs, you've
Yeah.
probably seen me or one of my employees.
Right, yeah. So yeah, I hate introducing people, so I make them do it themselves.
It's a fun surprise to get the afternoon started.
Like, hi, who are you?
I should have put a fun fact, but I didn't.
That's right. Oh, maybe I should do that and just warn nobody.
Oh, that would be scarring.
Yeah, I am a mean person. So lots of things going on with adult as well. Shall we go through the books?
Yes, let's do it.
Alright, so we will
First.
transition.
This is
to
a
the
surprise.
books.
I don't know which one is first. I like it.
Shock. So we have already talked about how Great Gatsby is part of. Oop, I need to switch the camera a bit. We're both here now. All right. The camera's weird. I don't know why it does that. I'm working on it.
That's
I'm
fine.
learning this as we
We're
go.
all in it together.
Yes. So we talked about how Great Gatsby is one of the teen titles, but it is also one of the adult titles.
It sure is.
Yeah.
And we also have it, and this is the large type version. It's very pretty.
Lovely.
It's a different cover. So we also, for adults, we have a regular type, large type, and Spanish.
Yes, I'll show you the Spanish
Yes.
cover later.
This is not the same one, but it's a different cover. But this is one version of the Spanish one.
There's so many pretty covers.
I know.
And as we have established already on the stream, I really dislike this book, but the covers are
I
so
love
pretty.
this book. I love The Great Gatsby. It's one of my favorite.
I am minority on this in
That's fine.
every way.
It's one of my favorite
Yeah.
classics. I mean, you've probably already talked about it. It's the glam age. It's the
Oh, yeah.
20s. It's so fun. So I think it's
Mhm.
great. If you haven't read it, you should.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, we've already talked about this one, though. I won't give you the full description since I'm sure Rachel
The
did a
full
good job.
rundown. Well, she kind of like breezed past it. But
If you
yeah.
haven't read it, it's a classic. It's celebrating its like 101st year in publication.
Oh, yeah.
And it ties into our theme of party and
Yes.
celebration. It's just got a little bit of everything. It's got a little bit of drugs. It's got a little bit of drinking. A little bit of
Drinking.
love. It's just got a little
Lots
bit
of
of everything.
parties.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, some car accidents. So it's got it all.
Just a little one.
Yes.
It does nothing big happens.
No big deal.
But like, it is so short though.
It
And
is.
it's
So
a pretty quick read.
also, if you're like trying to get back into reading, it's a good place to
Oh,
start too.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a fun one. All right, next up is the wrong side of the screen. There we go.
Ooh, Marriage at Sea. Okay, so this is our nonfiction choice
Mhm.
for this year, and it is about a couple who they were on sailing this. Let's see, was it around the world?
They were out at sea for quite
They're
a
out at
long
sea
while.
for quite a while,
Yeah.
and their boat gets toppled by a whale.
Yeah,
Hence
whale
the cover. Boat. They
Yeah.
end up living in, I think it was a dinghy for inside a raft.
yeah.
And then they are recovered and saved. So the first half of the book, obviously, because they wrote the book, they live. But so it's not like a spoiler alert. But the first half of the book talks about their like journey and this like being stranded. And the second half talks more about like what happened when they got back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, fame for living, like how do you cope with all of that?
Yeah.
So it should be if you're a nonfiction reader, similar to some past years we've done.
The Wager.
The Wager.
Yeah.
We
But
did.
I think
Dead
a lot.
Wake.
Yeah, a lot less scurvy, probably.
No scurvy that I know of. But this was actually President Obama's was on his best books, best books of 2025 list when he publishes those in the summer.
Those are
So it's been super popular. I think it's another pretty quick read.
Yeah, it's pretty short.
So I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
For
that's
our
a good
nonfiction readers, or if you're like, I want to try nonfiction, this is going to read a little more like
one.
fiction.
All right, next up.
Ooh, Society of Lies. So this
one does look really fun.
I've read it more than once. So this one is our thriller choice, and it is set at Princeton University, and it takes place on 2 different timelines. So first we have, let's see, is it Mia's the sister? Maya. So Maya's going back to college for her sister's graduation. She also went to Princeton, but when she gets to campus, her sister is dead.
Yeah.
So big problem. So then
she doesn't find out until she gets there, right?
Right. She's there. She's like at like a mixer for a reunion mixer for her class, and finds out that her sister is deceased, like the day before graduation.
You think you'd know?
Well, she hadn't been able to hold her, and they'd gotten in a fight. So she thought maybe she was just, being mad at her, being 21, as we all have been, or how you will be.
Yes, the 21 stage where you stop talking to your family.
Everybody, exactly. So then the timeline goes back and forth, and it tells Naomi's story leading up to graduation, as well as Maya's story after graduation, investigating and trying to find out what happened. It touches on some really cool, different themes, both perspectives. It's a thriller, it's a mystery, it's dark academia. It touches on race and fitting in, and it's got some really cool secret society stuff about eating clubs at Princeton that I did a deep dive on then and am fascinated by. And there will be a blog post coming about them. So
I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm going to read all about that.
It was really fun. It's a fast read.
Yeah.
And it's attainable. So I think everyone who likes we are a big thriller community here. So if thrillers are your thing, this is for you.
Yeah, they're big ones. Next up, Party Crasher.
Party Crasher. All right, so Party Crasher is our romance.
It's
if you didn't.
So weird.
So it's by Sophie Kinsella, who, if you read the Shopaholic books, she is the author of these books. She did recently pass away, so there will be no more coming from her, but this is a nice way to honor her work. So Effie's parents are getting divorced. And so then she finds out that they're like doing a grand getting rid of their house essentially party. And she thinks the only way she can get this memorable item out of her house is by going back to this party she wasn't invited to and retrieving them.
All right, so I was looking at this one a little bit too. So they're having a house cooling party.
House cooling, yes. I was looking. I was like, I knew there was a term for it.
And she not only wasn't invited, she received an uninvitation.
Yes.
Like an anti-invitation.
Exactly.
Like, you should not be here.
So she's like super crashing it. Not just like not supposed to be there, but like uninvited.
Yeah, like specifically not you.
Exactly. So it's like fun relationship. There's romance, but it's not explicit. It happens off page. It's hinted towards. So, a little absurd, a little fun.
It's a good time.
It's a good summer romance. That's what you're looking for.
There's also like so much nonsense that's totally her fault. Like just her getting into really absurd situations.
But isn't that the best part? Because it's like that's what fiction is for, right?
It's so fun.
Crazy things that wouldn't happen to us normally.
Yeah, if you like your like rom-coms, like this is a really good one.
Perfect for the summer. A good like a beach read.
It's beautiful,
silly, funny. It's a pretty book.
It's fantastic.
And it maybe will introduce you to a new author to go back and read.
This is very true. Like I have not read it. It was just when I was like looking things up about it, and I'm like, oh wait, hold on.
Yeah, I have not read this one yet. We have an employee who's read it a few times.
It looks
she's
real
a romance
fun.
reader, but she said it's just a lot of fun.
It's on my list because it just looks like a blast.
It's a very different kind of party than some of the others that we've hit. We've hit graduation, we've hit Gatsby, we've hit not being dead and still being married.
Right. Speaking of that,
The Wedding People.
Speaking of exactly that thing,
loved this book. So I chose to not read this book forever. Everyone kept telling me to read it. And I finally did, and I was like, oh, you were right. I should have read it.
Yeah.
It starts on a very dark premise, but I will promise to everyone it is not dark, and that's why I didn't read it, because I don't like sad books.
Oh, sure.
But it is not dark. It is witty and clever and just a lovely book. So Phoebe booked herself a hotel room in this hotel she's always wanted to stay in, but she books just one night because she's decided she's going to end her life because of all these things.
Yeah. She's had a really rough run.
She's had a really bad couple of years, and one thing that I won't get to, like, really tanks it. And she's like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I can't do this. I'm doing on this trip. But she then finds out she's the only person staying in this hotel who is not a part of this wedding party. And the bride is not having it. She's like, you will not ruin my wedding day. You need to leave. And she's like, I'm not leaving. I'm here to kill myself. And the bride's like, you're not doing that on my wedding. And then that all of these things happen, and she ends up as a part of the wedding people. And it's just lovely.
Yeah.
Like, it's clever and funny, but it's also poignant and timely, and everyone would like it.
Yeah.
I've not heard anyone who didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, it looks like a good one. Is this your pick of the year?
Society of Lies with Good, they're also good. Like Society Lies, Gatsby, Wedding People, they all speak to me, but I think they're all great.
Yeah. Well, next one. That's a heavy one.
This one's a heavy one.
This one's heavy. So like as in the last one you were like, it's not dark.
This one is dark.
Yeah.
It's 100% dark.
It's pretty dark. The cover ain't.
Yes. No, this cover is beautiful. Well, we have a different cover for the ones that went out. That will be in the bags.
Oh, okay.
But it's also beautiful.
Yeah.
So it is dark. But it is, so Octavia Butler was the first Black woman to publish a fantasy novel. Some people say written, but we know that's not true.
Yeah.
We know publishing and writing are very different things.
Yes.
So you could call this has been in a bunch of different genres. The author calls it grim fantasy, but also been classified as science fiction, neo-slave, or psychological fiction.
Sure, that makes sense.
I would really just say, if you're like, I don't like fantasy, I don't like that stuff, it's just there's some time travel elements.
Yeah,
Don't focus on that.
It's
so
just
much.
to explain the premise. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's set around this woman, Dana. It's on her birthday in 1976. So she's at her birthday party. And then somehow she ends up getting transported back to the antebellum South.
Yes.
And so she kind of goes back and forth in time, trying to help maybe perhaps members of the white race as well as those slaves at the same time. And it goes back and forth. So it's really interesting. It's speculative fiction, talking about slavery, but it's also interesting because in 1976 there weren't the modern amenities we have now, so cell phones would have changed the story. So it's a little historical fiction in two ways.
Yeah.
But it's one of those, I think it'll stay with you. It's a really poignant book.
Yeah, it is not a new book.
It's not new, which is kind of what you're
been like republished so many times. I think.
The original was 1979, so it's kind of a classic, but not quite. It's on its way to be. It's a new classic. Maybe is the best way to put it.
I think so. It's got its place within like literary history.
Absolutely. So if you haven't read it, highly suggest it. It's going to be a really interesting read. It might introduce you kind of to that new. It's a good way to get into science fiction or fantasy.
Yeah,
because it's not like all sorts of like elves or like
true
elves or all sorts of like machines that are trying to explain things. It's just kind of go along with it.
That's a good way to put that. Yeah. And then in Spanish
we have so we looked at earlier. We have The Great Gatsby.
Yeah.
So that was good.
Yeah.
We talked about that's the right cover.
Yes, it's so pretty.
Yes. And then this one too, which is this translates to English to Spare Parts.
Yes.
It is, let me check the year.
Which it sounds so good.
It is so interesting, and we have it in English, so if you're like, oh, that sounds really interesting, come and check the English version out.
Yeah, so you could check out the English version at the library, but that you don't keep that one.
Yeah, you gotta return that one.
But for summer,
definitely, for those who like to read in Spanish, this is an option. But it's really interesting. There's about a group of students for Phoenix who enter a robotics contest against universities like MIT, but they end up using found parts. They're not being. They had $1,000 budget versus all of these other country teams that are have hundreds of thousands of dollars and sponsors. It was made into a movie in 2015.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, it had George Lopez and Alexa Penvega in it. So it kind of became a key inspiration of the Dreamers movement too.
Yeah.
So it's a really interesting story. Again, nonfiction. It's a fairly short read, but you have it available in Spanish for summer reading. And if you like the story, check it out in English.
It's really good. It looks so good. All right. So what events do we have going on?
So many. So all of our books have a program component, so you can engage with the book. So we talked just a minute ago about Spare Parts. So there will be a Spanish book discussion.
Cool.
If you want to come in and talk about that one. For Kindred, we actually have two. So on Tuesday, July 21st, we have a program on the Underground Railroad in Illinois with the St. Charles Historical Museum coming to talk about that and talking about that kind of tie-in there. That will also be our regular book groups, book discussion on Tuesday, August 11th.
Yeah.
So come back, talk about it, liked it, don't like it. Our book group wants to hear what you think. And maybe you'll find a new group of people. Party Crasher and ever popular, we have a chef coming.
Oh,
and she's
love
going to
that.
do party foods, and she's using 2 foods were in the book. So she's going to be making chocolate mousse and strawberry rhubarb bruschetta with whipped goat cheese and mint canapes.
Absolute score.
There will be samples. Don't worry. So that is Monday, August 3rd. Spots are limited, so sign up sooner rather than later.
Oh, for sure.
So that should be really fun. And it's a chef we haven't had in a while. Her name is Chef Chrissy Irwin.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so it's a different, but I know we've been asking for chefs back, but now we have our large meeting room
They're
back.
lovely. Oh, it's so nice to have our large meeting room back.
We can do things like this again. Tai Chi on large scale, chefs. So Society of Lies, we're trying something really cool, I like to say. So we're doing a podcast club called Listen and Investigate. So there's 2 podcast clubs. Yes, one podcast, and if you read the description, there's one podcast by the author, Society of Lies, and then another about an Indian American student who vanished out at Southern Illinois University. So instead of a book club, you're going to listen to these 2 podcasts, and we're going to come together and talk about them.
Nice. Y'all have been wanting to do podcast stuff for a while.
Yeah, so we're ready, and we're very into a true crime phase. It's been very popular in our ELL groups. They're really into true crime. Our book group's reading true crime right now, so it's a chance to listen and investigate with us.
Perfect. So. That sounds so cool.
And then last but not least, we got 2 for Gatsby.
Yeah.
So our very popular adult murder mystery program is back, and they're doing a 1920s Gatsby themed murder mystery. So that's July 28th, Tuesday night.
Yeah.
And then we'll have 2 sessions of the Gatsby movie party and movie matinee. So one is a Tuesday, July 21st at 2:30, and the other is on a Sunday.
Yeah.
So dress to impress and celebrate like it's 1922.
Nice.
Come and watch the movie, have some snacks, just, as Rachel clearly, I think, wrote, no registration needed, just stop by, old sport.
Of course you did. I think we also have, I think it's
miss?
just after, no, I don't think you missed it. We just don't have it on the newsletter yet. Because I think it's in like July or August. We've got Club Classic coming up.
Yes, and they'll be doing Gatsby.
They'll be doing Gatsby. So with Club Classic, it's a new book club. And we're going to be focusing on like different classic works. However, you don't have to read that work. You could watch a movie. You can watch one of the Gatsby movies. You could listen to a podcast. You could listen to a radio show, or like all the many retellings.
So many.
Of which I think Rachel's read all of them. So
I mean, there's also like a graphic novel version.
Yeah,
And there's so many. I think that's going to be really fun. That'll be Megan and Rachel. And then we do have a program for Married at Sea coming in September. It's a game based on seafaring and all sorts of stuff.
Fun.
So we're getting ready for that. So that's like a TBA.
I want to do it.
It should be really cool.
It's so cool. I get so like bogged down with all the things we're doing for teens that I love doing this because then I find out all the fun stuff.
There's so much other stuff going on, right? For everybody, and then book bedazzling too, which we're all excited about. I saw it up there. So
let's talk about book bedazzling.
Who doesn't love to bedazzle some books?
Yeah, so this was a massive hit last year.
For all ages.
For everyone.
Birth to 100 plus. Everyone likes to bedazzle a book.
Yeah, so if it was a big trend last year to like decorate your book with like the diamond painting gems and stuff. So we figured out how to do it. And we had 3 days last year to come and just decorate and bedazzle your books. And we had such a big turnout with it, and everybody absolutely loved it that we decided to do it like all summer long.
Yeah, love it.
So we've got some days in June, and then we're figuring out which days in July and August to do that. So June 7th, 8th, and 7th and 8th, so 7th is a Sunday. We're going to have it from 2 to 4. And then on June 8th, we'll have for 2 times, that's a Monday. It will be from 1 to 3 and then from 6 to 8. Yeah, it's just really fun.
Yeah, there's snacks and fun. We have a bedazzled playlist that Sophia made.
Yeah.
It's just, it's a good time to meet other people.
Yeah, it's super, super chill. It's relaxed. You don't have to register, just show up. It'll be in the large meeting room because that's where space is.
Yeah, and you can bring your summer reading book. You can bring something else. Last year, someone bedazzled their inhaler because that's what they brought. So bedazzle whatever you want.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Wild times is what
happened. You know what? You get to do whatever you want. That's the fun part. So it'll be good. Yeah, and hang out with other people.
Yeah.
Have a good time. So
it was grand. Yeah. Really, really loved it. So we highly recommend that you come and do it. We've got Actually, we've got a couple of bedazzled books going into the time capsule,
Yes,
right?
we have a Gatsby and then a Wedding People to kind of, and we put a flyer for this program in there
Perfect.
as part of it, just so people would understand, like, why is there this original book 30 years later? What was the deal? What was going on?
Right.
So,
Yeah. So
and,
yeah,
like other places are doing this, but they're charging people. They go, you just get to come to the library for free. And
yeah, just do it.
don't pay somebody else. Do it here for free.
No, because like we got the gems.
So many gems.
There's so many gems. It's a huge crate.
It is. It is. It just like moves around the workroom, and the crate does exist.
I'm not sure if we'll ever run out.
I don't think so. And if we do, it'll be like one color,
Yeah.
and then we can buy some more.
Might be white.
But then you also like color codes, so like people know, like you don't have to spend all their time color matching. Courtney will tell you if you bring Society of Lies, these are the right gems to use.
I got really good at it.
Yes. So we'll make it easy for the introductory to bedazzling.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's
and
very
if you're
soothing.
if you also are just like, I don't want my book, like honestly, you can bring anything. But I'll also have like printouts of the covers, and you can bedazzle one of those, and then you can maybe have it as like an art piece.
Yeah.
Because they don't really fit well back into a bookshelf.
No, I have to keep finding little gems on my bookshelf. I think I shoved it in there too far, but I can repair it. It's
A
okay.
little bit is fine. It's just tacky glue.
It's fine.
It's
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, so highly
Do
recommend.
bedazzling. Just
Do
it.
bedazzling.
Just do it.
Bedazzling.
You won't regret it.
it. All right. Hooray.
All right,
I
perfect
think
time.
you are free.
All
Thank
right,
you so much. All right. Well, let me do this, and then Leslie's gone. All right. And thanks so much for coming. All right. And for our final hurrah, hello.
Hi.
Welcome back to the Twitch stream.
Nice to be back.
Yeah. So, who are you?
So hi, I'm Selene. I am one of the 3 team members of Sam's Lab,
Yeah.
and I'm here to talk a little bit about Sam's Lab.
Go for it. We did a little bit of chit chat about Sam's Lab to hype everybody
What kind
up.
of stuff?
We were very much on the like, we won't steal your thunder.
Don't know
But
what that means.
we did talk a little bit about Sam.
Oh, that's great. Oh,
but
perfect.
just
yeah.
a smidge. But
No,
yeah,
that's great.
Run off with it. You know?
No, yeah, I mean, more than anything, we want people to know that Sam's Lab is open officially, although we will have the ribbon cutting ceremony during the grand reopening, and we invite people to be there, especially since Sam's family will be there, and that'll be
Yes.
really nice for them to feel the support of the community.
Yeah.
We are not open every day of the week. We are open specific hours for now. Tuesdays 10 to 6, Wednesdays 1 to 8, Friday and Saturdays 9 to 4, and that's important for folks to know. Another thing to know, you went over why it's named Sam's Lab. correct?
Yep, we talked about Sam and how he did so much for the community. We did not go into details, but that you can read everything in the newsletter, and I think that's also on our website. And if you come to the ribbon cutting, we'll hear a lot more stories about
And we
him.
eventually will have a plaque.
Yes.
So, eventually when you walk into Sam's Lab, there'll be a pillar with a lot of that little short description of Sam. And so, you can always get a glimpse of his face and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we are very grateful, not only for what he's done for the community, but for us specifically. So yeah, Sam's Lab is a really special place, and we're very honored to be able to host it.
Honestly, it's pretty cool. So if anyone ever was in our creative studios before, that's what we used to have as our maker space, and now it's Sam's Lab. It was very small. We've quadrupled, if not.
It's huge.
It's huge compared to the
And
space
it
available.
feels so good in
Right?
there. Yeah.
I feel like it's like, what's going on? Is this a lab? It's like, it is. We are creating things here.
You walk in and you're like, I wish to make.
It's true. And it is, our philosophy is very much a do-it-yourself space. So in that same vein, look out for classes, either in the newsletters that come out every 2 months, online. We're going to be offering classes every month. So, they fill up pretty quick, so whenever they're open, I would suggest you call us or email us or come on in, and then we'll sign you up.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend too much time talking about all the machines we have. What I want is to have you come to the grand reopening, because every machine will be running that day. So
it's gonna be noisy.
It's gonna be noisy. It's gonna be very noisy.
But like in a good way.
It's gonna feel like, like I always think of like the Santa Claus's workshop the night before like Christmas, and everything's going and everything's making.
Oh, that's such a good visual. Yeah,
That's kind of how it's gonna be. And so we'll have
it's gonna be
1,
lively.
2, 3, 4, 5 key zones where a member of staff will be there to answer your questions, and projects will be running in live, so that'll be pretty cool. People can come in and ask questions, take some things home with them,
That's
and
so
then
exciting.
watch our little machines go and do things.
Yeah.
We also are offering training sessions, so if folks are interested in getting better training in something, they should sign up. If you've never used these machines before, we strongly encourage you get training before we would kind of want you to touch anything. We want you to get the training. We want it for your safety. We want it for the safety of the equipment, and so that you feel confident coming in to do your projects.
Mm-hmm.
And those things can be found online if you go to our landing page with services, Sam's Lab.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, it's a grade 6 and up space. That's important to know. So if we've had several people ask us if they can come in with their younger children, elementary school, and we always let them know that if you want to have your child learn a skill, you have to be with them. So it's not that they can't be there, but they have to be there with you or a caregiver. Or if you want them to come to a class, you both can come together and learn the skill. But the responsibility of teaching is on the parent, and making sure that everything's
Yeah, because there's some things in there where it's like you've got like a heat press.
there's a laser,
There's a laser.
there's a heat press, there's some sharp things.
There are signs that say be careful. Like don't touch hot. But yeah.
And we did have all of this month because we officially opened on May 1st. It was like a soft opening kind of thing.
Which has been so fun to see.
It has, because people are like, do I go in? Do I not? Am I allowed to? And we're like, come on in.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people peeking.
Or they'll go and ask everyone else about it, and then you finally walk them to, like, this person has a lot of questions, but they were too afraid of you guys to go inside.
Well, it's new and it's exciting.
No, it's great.
It's so fun.
But we did have a lot of demos this week. So this week is our last week of demos, and we're demoing sublimation and white toner printing.
Fun.
Which is just the tools that we have available for t-shirt making and tote bags and decorating tote bags and things like that. So it's kind of cool. People can do that. All right. So I was hoping I could kind of say a little bit of this in Spanish.
Go for it. Please do.
All right. But you have to cue me into Spanish. So you got to say something in Spanish for me.
Hola.
What was that?
Celebra.
Love it.
I'm trying.
¿Dónde está
La biblioteca?
Aquí
está.
Vale, hola, ¿cómo están? Buenas tardes a todos. Les recuerdo que yo me llamo Selene y yo soy una de las miembros del personal que trabaja en el Laboratorio de Sam o Sam's Lab. Y hoy les quería compartir un poquito sobre la gran reapertura que vamos a tener aquí en la biblioteca. En particular sobre lo que estamos ofreciendo en el laboratorio. Lo más importante es para informarles que ya estamos abiertos. Qué bueno, ¿no? Empezamos en mayo, el 1 de mayo, pero oficialmente vamos a tener una ceremonia de inauguración el 31, el domingo, donde vamos a tener la familia de Sam. Nuestro espacio creativo está nombrado por el señor Sam Gunta, que era un residente, y más información hay en nuestro boletín informativo en la página 5. Y Sam Gunta era una persona que vivía aquí en la comunidad de Addison, se conocía mucho como el señor de la computación, de las computadoras, las arreglaba, todo ese tipo de cosas. Y él era un usuario de la biblioteca muy común, él siempre estaba aquí. Desafortunadamente él falleció. Pero la familia de Sam lo quería honrar, entonces ellos donaron mucho dinero para que nosotros podamos tener este espacio que es muy, muy bonito, muy amplio, con muchas máquinas, cosas para creatividad, cosas para aprender, incluso cosas de ciencias, ¿no? Y el domingo, el 31 de mayo, vamos a tener esa ceremonia pequeña para poder inaugurar el espacio y vamos a cortar la cinta y todo eso. Entonces, los estamos invitando para que nos acompañen. Va a estar la familia de Sam presente. Nuestros horarios de Sam no son iguales que la biblioteca, son diferentes. Solamente estamos abridos el martes, miércoles, viernes y sábados. Martes son de 10 a 6 miércoles desde 1 a 8 y viernes y sábado es de 9 a 4. Entonces, esos son los horarios de cuando ustedes pueden pasar. Otra cosa, y todo esto va a estar en el boletín informativo, los pueden checar, está en nuestra página web, todo eso. Y chequen el boletín y el sitio web para las clases que estamos ofreciendo. No nomás estamos ofreciendo clases como normal en inglés, pero ahora una cosa muy chida es que estamos ofreciendo clases en español. Entonces, en la parte, creo que es la última página, la página 15, sí, la página 15 del boletín, siempre tenemos la sección en español y van a encontrar ya las clases que ofrecemos en español para el Laboratorio de Sam. Y siempre vamos a tener ya unas clases que vamos a ofrecer, que es algo muy chido, ¿no? Entonces, regístrense ya al menos para que puedan venir a esas. ¿Qué más les quería compartir? También tenemos sesiones de capacitación. Entonces, muchas de estas máquinas que tenemos y ofrecemos requieren entrenamiento o capacitación porque unas son muy técnicas como el láser que tenemos para cortar o engravar o nuestra máquina de bordar, si nunca has usado una máquina de bordar o de coser o las máquinas de cortar. Entonces, les aconsejamos que nos llamen y tenemos también citas para hacer sesiones de capacitación de 30 a 45 minutos en español con ustedes. Y queremos que todos tengan ese tipo de entrenamiento porque es importante para su seguridad y la nuestra y la seguridad del equipo para poder entonces ustedes venir y usar las máquinas y ser creadores. Bueno, eso es todo. Y bueno, ojalá nos visiten cuando vengan a la biblioteca. Nos van a encontrar a mí, a Selene, a Julie, mi compañera, y a Sara, nuestra jefa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Okay,
Yeah. So, big reminders are check out the newsletter and the website for all the different events that are going on. Again, May 31st is our grand reopening and the ribbon cutting. If you are a library card holder, then you can come and get your summer reading book then.
Yes.
But there will be, I think we all have it so that we have a number of them available for this, and then we also have the next supply, like another number saved for literally the next day.
Yeah.
So June 1st, everyone, you don't even need a library card. You can come and get your bag.
Yeah.
So please do. We would love to see you this summer. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us.
That was fun.
And yeah, everyone, have a great summer.
Bye.